Hey, this is Vito Gesualdi here for GameZone.com, and I'm with Aram, PR manager at Atlus. How are you doing, Aram?
I'm fantastic.
Having fun at the show so far?
Absolutely. It's only an hour and a half in. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got to be honest, you were one of the first ones I had to check out. And not just because you're giving away this very sexy Persona 4 t-shirt.
It is our pleasure to dress you and clothe you.
Oh, my God. I don't want to wear all Atlus clothing. Get me some cosplay outfits of some of these ladies.
We have some jockeys and boxers in the back. So.
Oh, good, good. I'm going to dress up my girlfriend like one of these fine fighting game characters, because I tell you, we're looking at Persona 4 Arena. I know this is a weird one that we've taken the Persona RPG series, and it's a fighting game now. I don't know if you can tell us a little bit about it.
Right, so our internal development studio back in Japan, Atlus, teamed up with Arc System Works, masters of the 2D anime-style fighter, Guilty Gear, BlazBlue.
Absolutely.
And they've created this amalgam of Arc System Works proficiency with the 2D anime fighter. It uses their net code, it uses their experience in terms of mechanics, and it takes the characters and the settings from the Persona universe, specifically Persona 4, their characters from Persona 3.
I saw that, yeah.
And it creates what we feel is a very original place for a fighting game. It's not as maybe difficult to get into as BlazBlue. It's not as hardcore of a fighting game. It's not maybe quite that easy to pick up and play either, but it's accessible and deep.
Which is good, because you're going to have a lot of RPG fans who maybe aren't really accustomed to fighting games, but they love Persona, then they really want to kick some ass as these characters.
Right, and the cool thing about the mechanics is that it's a 4-button setup. You've got a weak and a strong character attack, and you've got a weak and a strong Persona attack. So the roster, a lot of people focus on, it's not like 30 or 40 characters, but in reality, each of the characters is 2, because the Persona is more than just a really shallow support character. The Persona is a big part of their fighting strategy.
That's really interesting, and especially because Arc System Works is the ones doing this. I think if you were going to go to somebody for a very beautiful 2D fighting game, Arc System Works, who else would you go to?
Right.
And they're definitely going to give it that kind of, approachable depth. I know I was talking with one of your guys who were Guilty Gear, you can kind of figure it out if you take the time, so you're having that kind of approachable here. But you have a lot of the complexity of something like BlazBlue. It's kind of a mixture of the two.
There's a balance there. There's also a tutorial mode. There's a story mode in the console version, and the story mode is hours of voiced. I mean, this is one of our biggest localization projects in terms of voiced content, and it's a fighting game. But there is so much to dive into if you're a fan of those characters. And if you're a fan of good fighting games, there's a lot for you to find as well.
That's very cool. And obviously it's being tied into, you guys have Persona 4 Golden going to be on the PlayStation Vita,
right,
which is really exciting. I think the Vita, I've had it for a couple months now, and I'm like, can you guys make some games for this that I want to play? You guys are the first.
I was just looking at it on a Vita and back, and the screen, we don't have it out here because it's in full Japanese, but basically, we have to sterilize the system after it's been handled every time, particularly by me.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, you get me a copy of this, I'll do whatever you want. I'll do your laundry, all right? I'll mow your lawn.
I already clothed you, so maybe
I know.
Maybe we need something back first.
All right. I'll get you something nice. All right, it's something for the kids. You got kids?
All right, no, I don't. But yeah,
I'm gonna get you some kids.
Nice ottoman. All right, you know what? Kids
I'm gonna steal this man some children. A little human trafficking for my buddy Aram at Atlus. Now, when can we be checking out these games?
Persona 4 Arena comes out for PS3 and 360 on August 7th, and Persona 4 Golden comes out for the Vita fall of this year.
Awesome. We'll be looking for it. Thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.